What is going on, everybody? Today we're about to do a recap of two trades here. Let me show you on the screen. Boom. These two trades right here both obviously got pretty rinsed pretty quickly. Probably bad trades looking back on it, but at the same time, if we were bearish, these would have played out in my opinion. So let's just go ahead and kind of recap these. Okay, so going back on the higher time frame here, like 15 minute will go on, and here, as you can see, let me just delete this TR pocket for now. But you can see up here we have like higher. Up here we have our equal highs. All right, so this is going to be my high time frame draw. However, we also have these lows right here that are relative equal lows. So we have the previous day low, and we also have the previous week low, which honestly, I'm pretty sure both of these are like, this is last week's low because the previous day low is going to be last week because Friday was a bank holiday. And so, but whatever, it doesn't matter. We have these relative equal lows right here, which I was expecting to be our drawn liquidity for today. So what I was hoping to see overall high time frame was us come down, take out all of this low resistance liquidity right here, take out these equal lows, and then we can start to look for this move back higher, which kind of makes this market maker buy model, right? Because we're chopping in here, manipulation, and then distribute back up to these equal highs. That was my narrative going into the day. Of course, it has not played out, but that's what I was thinking. So let's see. On the hourly time frame here, we didn't have too much today, really, because over the last like during Asia session and all of the bank holiday, we were just chopping slowly to the upside. So that's why another reason I'm hoping we're just going to take out all of that chop that we did. Just very nice lows to be taken out. Even on the 4 hour here, we don't have too much. We filled in this big down move here with this fair value gap here. It's been completely filled. So that's one thing to consider. We had maybe a rejection block right here, depending on, I mean, I guess, we rejected off this order block here. So potential rejection block right there, but it didn't end up playing out. But that's pretty much our higher time frame narrative. Obviously, looking back at it now, we have this rejection block here, but that's a little sketchy for me just with these unfilled gaps down even lower. But also, I didn't even see this till just now. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say we had a no wick candle here that we just tapped, but it looks like there is a wick. But anyway, moving forward here. Also, trying out a different camera. Let me know how that is. It's a weird angle, but shit, might be better. Anyway, let's go back down to the 15 minutes. So here on the 15-minute time frame, pretty much what I saw was we had these relative equal highs here, and right on open, actually, right on open, we had put in another high right here, making this even more. We had like 3 stacked highs right here. So I was like, all right, I'm not taking a trade until we take those out. And actually, that's not even facts. That's not even facts. We didn't put in this high yet. So right on open, what we had was these equal highs right here. We had some equal highs here, and oh yeah, right here. Boom, we had this, right? So you see this high and this high, equal highs. We just taken out these stacked highs right here, but we had these equal highs, right? Internal highs. Of course, yeah, we had these equal highs up here, but I wasn't too convinced we were going to be taking those out today. So after we came up here, right here, and we swept out these equal highs here. Actually, no, sorry. We had these equal highs, and then after we swept them out right here. My bad. Right here it was. Once we did that, I was like, all right, bet. That could have been all that we needed to see for our move to the downside. So on the 1 minute time frame here, you can see we got this very nice reaction off of these highs right here, right? We closed above, sure, but then once we put in this wick up here, we got a nice big sell-off right back down through the daily/weekly open because it's a new week, so weekly/daily open. and we got that nice candle closure right here. Once we did that, I was like, all right, bet I gotta get in this short before I miss it. So I placed an entry right here on the retest of weekly open with a stop above this high right here, like 31, 32 point stop loss. And I was just targeting these lows here, you know, probably gonna go break even. Yeah, I was going break even right here. Obviously didn't get that, but that was what we were looking at. And then we were just gonna ride this thing down probably to these relative equal lows right here. Maybe hold a runner, you know, all the way down to that previous day low or overnight low, etc. But regardless, doesn't matter because we didn't get that. Price just moved higher. Okay, so once price moved higher, that's our first trade. We see price put in this high right here, but not take out the overnight high. Whenever I saw that, I was like, all right, bet we're definitely going higher. I had an idea of longing right here on the weekly open, but I didn't love that either, just because we're already in such a premium. So I just kind of let price develop here, and I was waiting for us to take out overnight high, then get a nice deviation above with a strong close below. Okay. Now you have to remember this is Monday morning, so it's going to be a little bit less volatile. Also, it's Monday morning, so but we did have news. We did have news right here at 9 a.m. We had ISM services. So with that in mind, we did, in my opinion, have volume. We should have at least. And so news came out here at 9 a.m., which is all the way back here, right there. That's the news candle. So at this point, we already have news come out. We just swept out the overnight high. We got this single close right here below, and I was thinking, okay, should I be shorting right now? Probably not, right? This was a nice candle, but this following candle, not very nice. So I didn't short here. I waited for us to get this close, which is a much better close below, in my opinion. And then I shorted. I shorted the retest of the overnight high, targeting these internal lows here because I didn't need nothing crazy. That was still a 1 to 4 risk reward with my stop at the body highs right here. Now, clearly, price just ran my stop loss, and since then, we've just been chopping here. We've just been chopping. So, looking back, today's probably not a day that I wanted to be trading. Nothing good here. Definitely nothing good. I don't know. You could have maybe taken like this golden pocket, but even here isn't a good trade, in my opinion. Something like this, right? Didn't even get hit. So, just in my opinion, not a great day to be trading, but how do you know that beforehand, right? How do you know that beforehand? If we go here on the 15-minute, turn off some of these indicators, and we just throw on our sessions so we can see, the sessions. Overnight session, Asia had a nice little move down, and then London just chopping in the pre-market. So, not bad in my opinion. We took out the Asia session highs, overnight highs, whatever you want to call it, and got that nice closure below on the 1 minute. So, in my opinion, that's not bad because we still had untapped London lows, we still had untapped Asia lows. So, I'm not really too mad about it. It's just more like disappointing. You know what I mean? But not bad. It definitely stayed off of Discord today. Didn't let anything else influence my bias. Maybe it would have helped me if I did, but all good. This is how I want to be trading, so I'm very happy with that. I do think sometime in here we're gonna get nice shorts to the downside here, and this is gonna play out. Now it's just when does it happen? Where does it happen from? Stop loss placement, all that sort of thing. I guess you could just wait for like a higher time frame reaction, and take a rejection block or something, but there's really not much to reject off here because I would say this would have been the rejection block off of this order block. Other than that, I'm not seeing too much unless we want to take it up here to this order block. But the only other trade I'm really even eyeballing at this point is this right here. If you pull this TR pocket from the high to the low, it lines up very beautifully right here. Now, what else is right here, okay? If we take this internal leg from previous day high to the previous day low, we do get, I believe, this golden pocket right here, the 786 is inside of this TR pocket, right? Now, if we take the higher time frame leg as well, pull it from previous week high all the way down to this low right here, you can see the 618 pretty much lines very well with that. So we have 3 stacked confluences right there. So that would be the only other trade I would really be looking to see here, which is why I've got this alert here so we can see how it react on that TR pocket. Maybe take something like this here with like a 20-25 point stop loss, targeting lower, going break even kind of quick. But it all depends on how we trade up into there, right? But I don't know why my face looks so red today. It's just the cam, I guess. The redness in the background. But I hope that you guys enjoyed this recap. Just keeping it real and honest. That's what I was looking for today. Got absolutely rinsed. But I didn't over risk or anything like that. So we're still in the game. Nothing too big. So that it is what it is, guys. But we'll see you guys in the next one. Hopefully you guys learned something. Just today's not a day I guess I should have been trading. Now, how can we know that? I don't really know. So I don't have a lot of answers there, but I guess I'm just gonna have to chalk this up to part of the game. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. It was a little bit shorter, but I'll catch you guys in the next one. Hopefully you guys had a good day trading. If you did, let me know what you guys took down below. Maybe y'all learned something, right? But I'll catch you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace.